You see, volatility in any kind of pricing in any industry is not something from a consumer point of view that is liked, because consumers thrive on certainty rather than on volatility, right? So what we have observed is that when there is volatility, too much volatility in the gold rate, then consumers hold back their purchases. But the demand doesn't go down. You see, because the demand for jewelry will always exist. Because jewelry is very closely intermeshed with our culture. Whether it is related to an event, to a festival, or to a special occasion, jewelry holds its special place in people's heart. If you look at the last 6 months, there have been the marriage dates that have happened. There have been Akshaya Tritiya which came. I think most jewelers and also us, we've had good sales. So the demand has been good. The value sales have been good. People have come and they have bought. So I would not say that if you look at a 6-month period, that there has been a dip in value sales of jewelry at all. Yeah, you see, what happens is that if the gold price has gone up to the extent that it has gone up just now, it is but obvious that consumers' budgets have not increased by that much. So then consumers change their behavior. They change the way they are buying because their budget is limited. They may stretch it a bit, but they will not stretch it to the extent to which the gold rate has gone up, which is why the value sales have gone up. So I think it is a smart adjustment that consumers are making. Consumers want beautifully designed jewelry. They want to smartly adjust to how they can acquire that beautifully designed jewelry. So they are looking at, okay, if 22 carat they are not able to get, can I get it in 18 carat, or can I get it with a diamond they are buying 14 carat or 9 carat, etc. At Indriya Aditya Birla Jewellery, we have also adjusted to the way the consumer is thinking, and we have kept that. Yeah, you ask a good question. A lot of people ask me that aren't you late in joining the party? And I always say that we are not late, we are the latest entrant. And we are taking full advantage of that. You see, if you look at the most large-scale players, and there are very good brands that are there in the market, but the most large-scale brands have been formed in 1990s or maybe even before that. We are the only large-scale brand that has come into the market in the 2020s. So we are here to talk to the Gen Zs and to talk to the stakeholders of Gen Zs. We are a brand for them. And when you start off like that as a brand and don't have to adjust your brand to them, then you start off in a very different way. So our brand is all about the experience of buying jewelry. It's a design-led brand which really celebrates design and also celebrates the love and desire that people have for jewelry. We bring a lot of technology, both in the back end and the front end, to help to get the best jewelry and also to help people buy. So when you walk through our stores, we are using the best of technologies to help you make the choice that you can of jewelry. In addition to that, I think one very important thing is that we are from the Aditya Birla Group. We are hence blessed with people trusting us because we are from that group. And to live up to that trust, we constantly do things so that we can, in fact, stretch that particular aspect. So for example, nowadays old gold exchange is a very important way of people buying jewelry. And if you go to any of our stores, you will find that our Karigar room is almost like a glass wall. So you can see very clearly what is happening to your old gold jewelry, how it is being evaluated, measured, melted, etc., etc., to build the trust. And people are really appreciating that. We have opened 81 stores across more than 40 cities. The reason why we have expanded fast is because the response to the brand, to Indriya Aditya Birla Jewellery, has been very good. What we hear from consumers is they love the experience of buying the jewellery, they love the designs that we are offering, and they love the value that they get when they are buying from Indriya Aditya Birla.
Yeah. Do you have any projections over the number of stores which are going to enter, or number of cities you are going to capture?
Yeah. See, we want to be amongst the top 3 jewelers in India. That is a philosophy of the Aditya Birla Group also. Any industry that we enter, we want to be in the top 3. So we want to be amongst the top 3 jewelers. We know that to be able to be there, we'll have to make sure that we expand. But I think more than simply the number of stores, it is about, do you have the right location? Do you have the right store at the right location? Do you have the right jewelry in the right location? and do you have the right people who are in that store? All this constitutes how you can grow. So we are not particularly chasing a store target, I think, but we are chasing that every store should become a leader wherever they are.
Yeah. So roughly how many stores are in your pipeline right now, sir?
So currently we have 81 stores. Very soon, I think we'll get to 85 within a few weeks. And we'll get into the milestones of, we'll get to the 100th store and the 150th store, etc. But what is more important for us than the number itself is to have the right kind of store.
Yeah. So and would you expand in a COCO model, or you also looking for franchise?
We already have a very well-developed franchisee model. We have had very good franchisee partners already onboarded with us, and we are getting constantly every day getting even more and more inquiries of people wanting to take up Indriya Aditya Birla Jewellery stores.
Yeah. And even any timeline for when you will cross the 100, 150 kind of thing?
We will cross in a few months. Because we are already at, and I'm simply saying that because we are already at 81.
In this fiscal year, you will.
Yeah, this fiscal year we will cross 100 stores.
Now, gradually the Indian middle class is looking for diamonds. So, but it also needs like an affordable offerings. So, how do you working on that, sir?
Yeah, you see, what is interesting about jewelry in India is that it is very tied to the culture of the country, and whether it is an occasion or an event or something special that is happening in your life. One of the things that comes into your mind from a way of a special treat or a luxurious treat is jewelry. More and more people are wanting to have different types of jewelry. When people want different types of jewelry, then they are looking not only for gold jewelry, but even within gold, what can be the variety and types of jewelry, and even diamond, what can be the variety and types. Now, when you look at jewelry, you will find that it is selling at all kinds of price points. If you look at the market. And even diamond jewelry, we have in our range jewelry which is at all kinds of price points, whether it is a small earring or whether it is a heavy necklace, all kinds of diamond jewelry is available. But I think the important thing, and I think the point that we have to make right now is that when people are buying diamonds or buying jewelry, and as things get more and more expensive, they want to buy from places where they can trust more about the quality and they know what they are getting. And number two, they demand more of the money that they are paying. And why not, right? They want the right value. Now the right value is got, number one, from the material that you are buying, and number two is from that do you really like it and value it or not. So which is why design makes a big, raises the importance of design is raised, and people want better designed jewelry now. And secondly is, what is better designed jewelry in diamond? Yeah, in diamond, better designed jewelry, at the end of the day, what is the difference between wearing a gold jewelry and a diamond jewelry is the look. And I think an important part of the look is the sparkle that the diamond provides. So what we have done is, we have looked at how can we get the most sparkling diamonds into Indriya. And of course, we are looking at the quality of the diamonds through the lens of the 4 Cs. But I think the important thing is that going beyond the 4 Cs, how do we get the diamonds which are the most sparkling? To do that, what we have done is we've actually gone back to science and craftsmanship to see how we can get diamonds which are sparkle even more. So there can be 2 diamonds with the same 4 C certification, but one diamond will sparkle more than the other. So which is why out of every 5 diamonds that are given to us in the same 4 Cs, we will select one, which is the one that is sparkling the most. And that is what we set into beautifully designed Indriya jewelry. Sparkle is the core word for us. We want to give consumers the most sparkling jewelry. And why? Because that is what consumers have told us. That how they evaluate jewelry when they are wearing it. Because when you are wearing a jewelry, you are not wearing the certificate. When you are looking at yourself wearing the jewelry, you are not looking at the certificate. You are looking at the jewelry and you are seeing how you are looking and how the jewelry is looking. And sparkling diamonds